Have you ever broken or needed to replace one of your PlayStation controllers and you weren't sure if you should spend $50 or $60 for a new Sony brand, or if you should buy a cheap one from eBay or Amazon and save some money? That's what I did here. I bought 4 different controllers, all for the PS4, all from Amazon, and they range anywhere from $19.99 up to like $28.99. 2 of them are wireless, 2 of them are plug-in. So I'm going to open these one by one and test them out for you. We're going to play a game of Fortnite and see just how good these are. I wonder if any of these are to the quality of Sony's. Do you guys think any of these will be the same quality as Sony's DualShock 4? I kind of doubt it, but we might be surprised. I have never tested these or tried them. And hopefully this will be some good content and we can see if the cheapy controller is going to be good or not. I mean, here's the knockoff in DualShock 4 instead of DualShock. It's a very interesting packaging. I guess this, they're selling this at the holidays and decided to throw on some Christmas stuff, which is very odd. But let's go ahead and crack into these. I have not taken them out at all yet. I haven't done any type of test. And let's get going. We'll start with the one with the little Christmas symbol. All right, let's start with this one. A very odd box. And I believe this is one of the wired ones. And I think this one was $19.99, which I will update in the description. All right, this one actually comes with a little micro USB cable, which even Sony doesn't include that, which I've always thought was kind of dumb. If you're paying $50, $60 for a controller, they should be able to give you the cheap little charging cable. So that's cool, it comes with that. And this one is made to pretty much copy the DualShock 4 completely. This looks almost identical to the clear one that I actually had beforehand. All right, let's first check out how the buttons and stuff feel. Just from looking at this without even touching it, you can see those thumbsticks are already like lopsided. All right, let's start with this. Feels about the same. That clicks the same. Buttons, of course, are the same. You know, all the normal buttons. I'd actually turn it on. Feel just like the PS4. Now let's feel the thumbsticks. Oh, wow. These are horrendous. Look at that, they stay. Okay. That is horrible. Look how much happens when you click the stick. You can see through it. Wow. I bet you this is going to be terrible. It does have the little motors for the vibration. And then, you know, it's literally designed to look, this is a direct copy of Sony's. Okay, this is going to be horrendous. This is not going to work. It's not like they're popped in or anything. That's just how bad they are. That is not supposed to happen. Wow. Okay, well, let's plug this in and give it a chance, even though I already know it's going to be terrible. All right, here we go. We're going to plug it in and see if it even works at all. Light turns on, that's good. As you can see, it's looking down without me doing anything. Oh wow, this thing's great. It doesn't even work at all outside the box. Look at that. How can they sell something that's so horrible? It's all these thumb joysticks. They're garbage. You can feel the resistance of it not even wanting to move. As you can see, they're not, I can't do anything. Like, come on. That is so bad. I'll have to look up the price when I edit this video, and I'll put in whichever one. I mean, we barely don't even have to test it anymore. Look, can't do anything. This is the one I got from Amazon. Do not buy this pile of garbage. Wow. I'm surprised it even turns on. Such a pile of junk. Look, it's making me move on the screen backwards. Look at that. You can't, it doesn't work at all. Even the push things don't do anything. I'm gonna run to my death. Oh my God, it's making me dizzy. Okay, well, that was an easy one to test out. Absolutely no way in the world do you want to buy this pile of crap. Once again, I'll show you, and I'll also try to take a screenshot of the exact one that I bought, because this piece of crap is going back to Amazon. All right, well, this one gets an F minus. Absolute piece of crap. Okay, next up we have a wireless controller. This one's a bit funky looking. Definitely has a weird design to it. DualShock 4, so they actually use the same wording in this one. Touchpad, dual analog sticks, blah, blah, blah. Of course, all the same stuff that a normal PS4 controller has. Let's find out. Comes with a manual. Get that out of here. A cable, once again, Sony. Why you can't include a cheap cable like that, I don't know. A couple of cards. Thank you very much for your choice. Reward card. Buy one, get one. So I think this is going to be one of those leave a review and get your money back for the free controller. So we'll have to see if this thing's any good. Alright, comparing it to the other ones. Obviously it's supposed to be made just like the PS4 and DualShock. Let's first test these. These actually feel good, like they're supposed to. Buttons all feel good. Triggers are good. Has the light. PS4 wireless controller. Everything honestly feels like PS4 controller. I mean, those are kind of loud for whatever reason, but who cares if that works? And as you can see, the sticks go back, unlike that first POS. Kind of a weird design though. I don't think I like the design. This might be okay for kids, but this is just a little plastic insert to make it look different. There's no grip there really at all. All right, let's plug this in and see if we can get this one working. All right, hopefully this one I can get to actually play a game. Setting up your device, that's good. Now let's move the stick and there we go. All right. This one might actually stand a chance. It's gonna do Team Rumble since I'm sure I'm gonna die. Wow, that's disappointing. So I've been playing for like 5 minutes and talking about the controller and everything, and it wasn't even recording. Ugh. But anyways, what I can say for the first 5 minutes, this thing actually feels pretty good. I got one heck of an awesome snipe, and I was raving about it on video and it wasn't even recording. So that was disappointing, but I'm only saying that because it was a quick scope and you have to be, you gotta be pretty precise with this. And the controller did quite well there. I'm actually surprised at how good this thing's working. If you gave me this so far and you didn't tell me it wasn't a PS4 controller, what? I'd be like, yeah, it is. It's working great. All right, let's actually. Whoa, you really just shoot a rocket at me? This thing really, I like this thing actually feels decent. I am surprised. Wish I had a better gun. Oh, scoped. Man, I need some mats. Whoops, that's not the right gun. Got him! Not quite as precise as the original DualShock. However, for 1/3 of the, just a little bit over 1/3 of the price, it's not bad. All right, so what do I think after one amazing game of Fortnite with this? I have to say, it felt pretty good. If my controller, my actual Sony controller, was broken and I didn't have the money to afford a new one, I think you can get used to this one and it could be a good controller. I really do. Everything felt nice and solid on it, which I was really surprised, especially after that first clear piece of junk. I must say that this one's a good controller. I would recommend this one. I believe it was $23.99. Take a screenshot of the actual product and the price and put it in the video. I would definitely say go for it. This is a good controller. It worked well. Alrighty, next up, let's try one of the wired ones. This one cannot possibly be as garbage as that other one. Here it is, the listing on Amazon. Supposed to come with a cable. DualShock 4. So, never worry about running out of battery. Yeah, I bet. Alright, let's hope this thing's not a piece of absolute garbage. Oh yeah, obviously it's supposed to come with a cable because it's wired. The wire is at least thick, so it actually feels like it could last and won't just rip apart. So the wire itself actually feels pretty good. Now let's check out the controller itself. Oh no, I'm in the storm. Alright. So this one is basically, well, of course they're all designed to look like the PlayStation. This one actually has a pretty good feeling grip. I actually kind of like that. And then the buttons. Those all feel solid. That's got a nice and easy click to it. Now the main thing is these controllers. As you can see, these are not lopsided right out of the bag. Those actually don't feel bad at all. Huh. This one might actually work. So let's plug it in and find out. So for whatever reason, I cannot get this to work on my PC. So it said on the description, plug and play. And this is what it does when I plug it in. Not sure if you could hear that, but regardless, I'm gonna go and hook this up to my PS4 and see if it'll work. This blue one. This is actually the same exact controller as the wireless one that I liked with the red squares there. However, this one's corded, so I assume this one's gonna feel really good on this game. So let's go ahead and see if there's any type of difference in my gameplay and all that. So I'm gonna plug it in, and then I believe you just hit this home button. There we go, it's that quick to put in. So already, this feels so much tighter. Let's see if that shows in my gameplay. Whoa, that's flat. As you can see, I am a true professional. It's one reason why I cannot play back on PS4. If you're somebody that played on PC for a while and switched to PS4, let me know if you feel the same way. It's so bad and laggy and slow. In all honesty, this controller does feel pretty good. I think this could actually do pretty good as a cheap replacement if you don't want to or can't afford a new DualShock 4 by Sony. I think it works pretty well. Now, this is just my initial thoughts. How long will it last? Who knows? How good is the actual battery life if you bought the wireless version, which most people will. I wouldn't think these have great longevity. Maybe the wired ones, but I bet you the wireless ones have problems. What? That didn't hit him? Kidding? Still not quite as tight as the Sony thumbsticks, but I think they're okay. Alright, let me try good old 90s with this. And on this crappy PS4. I mean, everything works as it should. I think it's a good controller. I really do. Will I personally buy this instead of the Sony? Probably not. Just because this one I believe is $23 or $24. And if you can find the Sonys for around $40 on sale if you're lucky. I think Amazon has a lot of them for about $45. If it was $60 all the time and they never went on sale, I'd probably consider it. But to me, the Sony is still better than all four of these, without a doubt. However, for the wired one, I'd definitely go this one. And then for the wireless, is basically this controller, but wireless with those red squares. Alright guys, so this one, I'd have to definitely give it a thumbs up. I'd say if you're looking for a cheaper knockoff, this one works well. I'm pretty happy with it. I had no issues. Other than playing on the PS4, which I can't stand. Alright, last up, we have another wired controller. I'll try this in the PC, but it's probably going to be like the other one and not work. So cross your fingers that this one works. Here's this one. All these were from Amazon. I'll take a screenshot with the price and the exact listing and throw it in this video. Let's check this one out. Cable feels decent, not quite as good and thick as the other one, but USB powered. Let's see how the controller feels. These thumbsticks definitely, not thumbsticks, the R2 and L2 definitely are harder to push than on the standard PlayStation. So that's kind of weird. Everything else feels pretty good. Let's see the thumbsticks, the most important part. They go back like they're supposed to. These feel like this should be good. Alright, let me plug it in and see if it'll work on the PC just out of the box. Directly plug and connect it to the PS4. Press the P4 button. Alright, so obviously these cheap knockoff ones do not work on PC. Even though it said in the description that it was PC compatible. That's okay. I'll move these over to the PlayStation and try a game on that, and then I'll let you know my honest opinion. But just from the feeling, it feels decent. So, be back on the PlayStation. Alright, we are going to try Fortnite on the PlayStation 4 with one of the wired controllers. It's the one we're trying out right now. This one, before I even try it, this one's I said, everything feels pretty good on it. I think it's gonna work out pretty good. A lot better than that first piece of crap, clear one that didn't work at all. So for this one, you just plug it in, and then you have to just hit the P4 button, and then now it knows you're wired up. So let's try this out. Let's go to Pleasant Park. So far everything feels fine. The sticks are a little bit like loose. As you can see there, when I was aiming up, I jotted way up because of the pressure I'm used to giving it on the actual Sony controller. Whoa, Lag City. Whoa. Yeah, it's so difficult to play on the PS4 after you played on PC for a while. Everything just feels horrible. Not saying that about the controller, just saying that about PC. I mean, on the actual PlayStation. I can't wait till the PS5 comes out. As you can see, I'm having a little bit of trouble with like the turning and all that, because these joysticks are a bit loose. Yes, this thing is. The aiming on this is horrible. So got him. Yeah, like I said before, everything feels really good except for the joysticks. They're definitely looser. I don't know if that's something that can be dialed in the settings. Let me try to do some 90s. I can do that. Oh. Yeah, this is rough. You can see I got that red line going across. Not too bad. I mean, it works. The previous controller that I had. Oops. What the heck? Nice lag there. 250 ping. The other controller I tried on the PC, the one with the weird red pattern on it, that thing was a lot better than this one. However, these joysticks, like I said already a couple times, are really loose. So you can see when I'm aiming and turning, it's just doing it so much more than it needs to be. Well, my verdict on this controller, everything works good on it except for these. I mean, they work good. There's no issues with them falling back in line and everything, but they're just way too loose. So as you saw in that gameplay, me turning was just all over the place. I'm not used to them being so loose. The PS4 one is much tighter. The one I reviewed just earlier than this one was a lot tighter and works so much better. So this one, as a controller, just to play normal games where you don't really need the thumbsticks as bad than a game like this, I'd say it's pretty good. But if you play first-person shooters like this and you need precise aiming, I would not recommend this one. Watch this video and that helped you make a decision on if you want to buy a brand new Sony or a new knockoff. The knockoff can definitely work. It definitely does work. We saw that clear one was junk, and then the other wired one was not as good as this wired one. So there's definitely differences in the cheap versions. Alright guys, please do me a favor. If you like this video, smash that like button. And if you want to see more stuff like this on the PlayStation, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks a lot, and y'all have an awesome night.
Maybe I could waste my time.